Look, no green screen. What's up, everybody? Looking like I'm back. I'm trying to pull up chat because my OBS is acting up a little bit. Okay, now I got chat up there, so. Plan on doing 2 reactions because I've been trying to all week and I haven't really been able to, been hanging out with the kids. However, it's storming outside. So I figured while I can, I'm going to go ahead and throw a few reactions out there. Morning, Scrog. So with that being said, this is Tom MacDonald's new song. It's called Withdrawals. I don't know if it's I know he just quit smoking cigarettes. I don't know if that's what it's in response to or if it's something else. However, Tom always puts music together that makes you think. So with that being said, all credit for the music will go to Tom himself. He's the genius. Trust me, if you hear any of his music, he puts words together like a lot of other people hasn't. Yeah, it's a little bit later too. I just literally sat down. I haven't even got a shower from work yet. I really wanted to do a couple reactions today. Like I was saying, Tom MacDonald. The name of the song is Withdrawals. I haven't heard a bad song from him yet. He's like The Warning and Lilac and a few other bands that just don't make bad songs. So let's go ahead and check it out. See what he's got to offer with his new one. Again, you go down to the hashtag like I always tell you in all the other videos and check out the very first 2 hashtags and it should take you right to his stuff. I don't know if it applied because my Windows was updating at that time. So before I even go further, let me verify that it did apply. Let me see. Telling me I'm not live, actually. There we go. Now it's telling me I'm live. And just to make sure. No, it didn't put it. It didn't put it, but his hashtag will be the very first one. And at the very last 2 is Hangover Gang and Hog. That's his following. You could find plenty more reactions and other music from him. But with that being said, let's go ahead and start this up. See what he's got to offer with this.
The doctor said to talk to him if I wanted to get off my meds, but I never called his office and poured the bottle in the garbage can. I'm stuck in this apartment and I'm anxious like the cops are here. I tried to call like all my friends, none of them are answering. Is this the moment where I can't control it? Got no appetite, I guess the party's over. I can't sleep at night and I keep rolling over cause my skin is itchy and the paranoia got me worried sick and it is so annoying. I've been throwing up, it looked like motor oil, but I chose to quit and now I can't avoid it. The right things to do are the hardest choices. Is this the moment when I need a donor? Liver failing from the liquor pouring, while the room is spinning, it ain't vodka soda. What is almost killing me is being sober.
Okay, so I know Tom has had issues with mental health. He openly talks about it. And he's naming all the different things that people could be addicted to. But there's I was talking to somebody earlier whenever somebody had mentioned this song, and I said I can't listen to it until I actually react to it. Otherwise, it wouldn't be an honest reaction. And somebody else had made a comment that, oh, well, I've never been addicted to nothing, so I don't know what it's like, but I feel for the people. For those of you who say that you've never been addicted to anything, you should probably make sure you evaluate your diet before you include that. Coffee is very addicting. Tobacco is very addicting. Sugar is very addicting. So for those who say, I've never been addicted to, make sure those 3 things aren't in your life, or actually you probably are and you just don't realize it. Why do you think everybody gets the coffee mugs that says, leave me alone or don't ask me shit until I get my coffee? I see them all the time. That's them needing the caffeine. The caffeine is the addiction. Tobacco, it's nicotine. Sugar is just sugar. But I'm pretty sure he's talking about all the different phases of life that he had to deal with. So let's keep going.
Talk about pitfalls, surrounded by brick walls. This is what kids call withdrawal. Deleted every number from my phone, I'm staying home. Really wish that I was drunk with all my friends. I'm gonna beat it or I won't and overdose. Really wish that I was high with all my friends. Never cared for therapists, my arrogance embarrassing. It isn't fair to tear with this. Addiction placed my parents in. I'm scared repair will never fix the voluntary negligence, the wear and tear my errors did. They almost had to bury me. Is this the moment where I screw up and relapse? Waste all my money on rehab. Can't take a pill from the doctor to relax. Lash out in anger whenever I react. Feel like a weak man, I don't wanna be that. Living every day to get a buzz on the weekend. I'm in the deep end, fighting with demons. Trying to stay clean, I just really need a reason. My bones are shaking in my hands and feet. I see my rib cage, but I can't eat. I still wake up panicking, so I can't sleep. I just sit in the bathtub and try to breathe. Talk about pitfalls, surrounded by brick walls. This is what kids call withdrawals. Deleted every number from my phone.
All right, let me pause it there, because he is talking about specific things that he went through. However, so many people could relate to this song. Now, everybody knows I'm a smoker and I'm trying to quit myself. That's a big addiction for me. I drink coffee, but I don't let it be something that I have bearing on my life. I have a cup of coffee every couple days. However, one thing that I'm noticing that I'm absolutely addicted to without even realizing it is all the stress, because I do better under stress. So it's like I'm starting to notice if I'm not catching myself, I'm allowing the stress to affect me, where it's basically like an addiction. And without people like Tom putting his music out, it's like people aren't going to think about these things. He gives a good perspective from the addict side. Yeah, absolutely, Scrog. They kind of forgot TV's addictive. Cell phones addictive, lots of stuff. Yes, absolutely. This is a huge addiction for the world. Not just one side, not just the other, but this is absolutely a massive addiction people don't even realize. Video games, anything. I might have. I'll have to check that out. Simple, but I'm only doing 2 songs tonight. But yeah, honestly, I want to say it, and I'm probably wrong. I'm not a doctor, so anybody that watches this video, I'm not a doctor. I'm not telling you what to believe. I'm saying see a doctor if you need to ask questions. However, anything, in my opinion, can become addicting if you allow it. Primary example, I can gamble. If I wanted to go to a casino once a year, I wouldn't have no issue. I know many family members that cannot walk into a casino because as soon as they do, it's over with. And then they'll want to go back the following week to try to win their money back. The endorphins being released in your brain by whatever's causing the euphoric effect, I think that's where the actual addiction's coming from for a lot of the mental addictions, not physical addictions. Like I grew up, and sorry for my homie, I'm not going to mention your name, but I'm going to mention your dad by his nickname. I grew up with this guy, like when I was growing up, a couple of my buddies' dad, his name was Toots. And I used to watch this man guzzle vodka like it was no tomorrow. Well, I worked with him one day, and we was working on a moving truck. And this man was shaking like this because he didn't have his vodka, and it scared the shit out of me. I was never a big drinker. I wouldn't have started then, but it's pretty nuts. Bearing your soul about something so painful. Yeah, absolutely, Fred. The cell phone for me, I feel lost at times if I don't have mine. I've started actually putting mine, like if I'm going in a store or something, a lot of the time now, I'm just leaving it in a center console and locking it. And that way I ain't got people seeing it, trying to steal it, and I ain't got to worry about having it dinging in my ear. I do take it with me primarily everywhere I go, but I got home, really. But I got kids, so I can't necessarily not have a phone for her to call if something goes wrong. We've seen that in the last couple of weeks. Let's keep going, because this song's really touching spots that I didn't expect.
Home, really wish that I was drunk with all my friends. I'm gonna beat it or I won't and overdose. Really wish that I was high with all my friends. I've never felt this bad before. I don't know if I'll make it. Don't have the strength to get off the floor right now, but I'm hoping and praying. My whole life I wanted more. This might be the end, but now I've had too much fun. It's over now. I loved what I hated. Deleted every number from my phone. I'm staying home. Really wish that I was drunk with all my friends. I'm gonna beat it or I won't and overdose. Really wish that I was high with all my friends. Deleted every number from my phone, I'm staying home. Really wish that I was drunk with all my friends. I'm gonna beat it or I won't and overdose. Really wish that I was high with all my friends.
Hands down, that's probably one of his top 3 songs. He was able to completely let loose and tell exactly how he feels and what he's going through. Maybe that's the problem with a lot of people that are watching different things on the television. Maybe they're addicted to that, in the bad news or the good news or something of that nature. Listening to the song, it makes you think of anything and everything people can be addicted to and what it takes them to get away from it. If the song itself isn't catchy for somebody, the message is absolutely important. I enjoyed the hell out of the song. I thought it was probably one of his best ones. And he didn't really have to worry about saying anything just to make music. He was able to just unleash and make music. I actually been working on something here too, but that's in my spare time, which I haven't had. But yeah, I'm absolutely impressed with this song. Tom, you really kicked ass with this one, dude, without a question. I don't even know what to say because it was like the way that the song was put together, it was incredible, but the message is so important. Absolutely. No, that's the thing. I am so fed up with all these award shows going and putting these goddamn idiots that want to promote drugs or promote violence or promote shaking their ass. I'm so fed up with seeing people like get rewards when we got people like Tom MacDonald, we got people like Mises, we got people like Upchurch, Jelly Roll, Struggle, all these artists that absolutely deserve these awards. That's actually putting messages out there. Struggle, he's all about putting messages about protecting kids. Tom MacDonald's all about talking about his reality, what's going on in his life. Mises, he's trying to get people to look at things from his perspective, and he's also trying to incorporate God into people to understand where he comes from, why he has his name. Upchurch, he's all about trying to incorporate his feelings into music, just to make people see how country music should be or country rap should be in his determination. Please stop putting stupid people in front of us on a TV and start putting people like that. I mean, damn, look, I have a 70-inch TV. It's sitting here still in a box from 6 months ago. 6 months ago, and I never took it out the box. I was going to use it for a monitor, and I just left it in there. Now I'm going to be moving, so I'm definitely not taking it out until I move. But people want real, and God damn it, I think we need it. Yeah, I'll check it out. Definitely Simple. Until I move, I can only do a few a day. Maybe I don't know. I got many things going on in the next few days. Speak to the choir here, man. Oh, absolutely. I mean, everybody, I'm sure you guys are in agreement with me, but you never know who might see this video and hopefully, like, tell them, look, people are getting pissed off. People want to hear real music. I don't give a damn about somebody's vagina. Okay? Why do we care about that? I don't give a damn about somebody eating and thinking about killing their mom. We see crazy shit like that all the time. Somebody come to me recently and they were like, yeah, check this out. And it wasn't like I planned on reacting to this person or nothing. And he's like, this dude's a little bit off, a little bit out there. And we was listening to, this was just 2 days ago. And it was like, what the hell am I listening to? Just like the song that the NFL white boy and that goddamn idiot. He made a song about getting fucked up, but he had no substance. He didn't have any idea of how to how to really put himself into music the correct way. So my response, if I had to give that dude a response about his song directly, me to him, I would just give him a copy of Tom MacDonald's song. Because you know what? Alcohol can cause more harm than good. People don't even realize. I'm not against people drinking. I drink every once in a blue moon, maybe once a year. But in all reality, if you face the truth, alcohol can cause a lot of chaos. Anything, that's what you record reactions and don't do them on a live stream. Phil, there's just this is not your no. The reactions that I'm doing, I'm just doing it at home. I don't have a green screen up right now. I took that down, but I'm planning on moving. So, and I don't really want to record because then there's people that might say, oh, it's edited. No. I'd rather do it live. I'd rather interact with people. I feel better whenever I get to hear people's opinions after I give my opinion, because then it gives me more substance to what, knowing if I'm doing something right or not. If like everybody here is agreeing, hey, this is a really good message, whether it's a good song or not, everybody seems to agree that it's a good song, but the message, everybody agrees with it. So I know I'm doing something right by going with the right artists. And I only had two, and there's two songs that I wanted to listen to that I would not do off stream. This one, and then actually his boy Brandon Hart put out a new song yesterday. I wanted to go live, but then I ended up hanging out with my kids till about 8:30 at night, and other things come up, and by the time I got done, it was about 10:30. I finally tried to lay down, and I didn't even get to. Yeah, absolutely, Fred. One thing I'm gonna do that I don't ever do, and everybody will agree with that, is I'm actually gonna put the link to this video in my description after this video is ended, because I would love to have more people hear this song and be able to understand it. So, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end this. I will be back at 6:38, so 6:40. I'll be back at 6:55 with Brandon Hart, Green Light. I have no clue what the song is about, if it's rap, if it's rock. You can't put Brandon Hart in the genre. So we'll just see when we get back. I'll be back in 17 minutes. And again, thanks everybody that's been here. Yeah, I got it rough right now, but I'm still going to try to do what I could do for everybody else, because I still love making videos and it helps me keep my head clear for a little. And as you hear, my little man's here, so I'm good. Absolutely simple. Actually, though, for the last 3 or 4 days, I've been taking him up to the park, and when they're up on a swings or on a slide or whatever, and I'm standing there just walking around it, I've been going live with you guys. So it's all right. Is that the one that got pulled down? I think that one. Here, I'll check right now for you, Phil, and see if it's still up. Yes. Hold on 1 second, buddy. Here you go. I will send it. I'm going to reply to your message right now. Let's see. God damn it, it ain't letting me do it there. Why the hell ain't it let me add? Okay, here. Let me put it right there for you. There you go. There's the link. That's for that band. But with that being said, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and end it now, and I will see everybody at 6:55 Eastern Standard Time in 15 minutes with Brandon Hart, Green Light. So I'll see everybody soon.